What is up guys, Sneakymode here with another update for you for Minecraft 1.8, which is coming out very soon. We're just going to jump right into it. This first screenshot right here is something that Notch posted up. As you can see, the Twitter post in the top left, he's actually mentioning that he's just finished 2 new things. Now the thing is, when you look at the image, you can't actually immediately see what he's talking about. Well, of course you can see one of the things. What I meant to say is you can't see the 2 things he's talking about. It doesn't really, and there's been no other official release on information on what he has done. But people have kind of made speculations and all things like that. I have a picture here from a Reddit user known as Enderdog. He's come up with a really actually kind of makes sense, his theory, because it's something that Notch has actually mentioned in the past. It's a feature from another game that he really likes, so it makes sense to believe that he may be incorporating features from that, because he has, in the past he's already got incorporated features from other games that he enjoys. But just before we go into that image, of course, the thing you can see immediately is that the open chest is right there. There's no official information on what this actually is or what it may be. If some people think it may be like if you think of the Aether mod, when you see some chests in a silver dungeon, if you actually right-click the chest, it'll turn into a mob and attack you. Some people think it may be something like that, like a kind of decoy thing. But here's that theory from Reddit poster Enderdog. The idea is quite simple actually if you look at it. The idea is just that if you put a water flow at the front of the chest and items fall into that flow, they will actually fall into the chest and go into the inventory of the chest without you having to touch it whatsoever. This would be really awesome for things like mob traps. It means that you would have a 100% automated mob trap. You would never ever need to go near it. Of course you would have to empty the chest every now and then, but for the most part it would be 99% automated, which is awesome, but we're hoping for that. I'm personally hoping for that, but there could be many different things, of course. This screenshot here from Jeb was actually posted a couple of days ago, and it's just showing you the new vines that he has added. He has confirmed that you cannot climb vines within the game. This is not a default feature, but they are. I think they randomly generate, especially in caves. That's one of the kind of theories that's going on. But they do randomly generate on trees, and they will grow over time, but that's all we have on that. There's no other information on vines at this point. This screenshot posted by Notch on Twitter is actually showing you a new biome that he's come up with. Quite a kind of simple basic thing, but it's called the swamp biome. Now, when this was posted, there was kind of a small uproar of people who think it doesn't look like a swamp at all, and personally I agree. It doesn't really, it just looks like a kind of messed up biome kind of crossing over with another biome, to be honest. Not to criticise Notch's work, it's just to say it doesn't really look swampy. I think one thing you could change maybe, or 2 things, would drop the blue in the water and make it a bit more green. The other thing you could do is make it so anytime you walk within the area of a swamp, is kind of put that, you know, the what happens when it starts raining, it becomes dull and dark. Kind of put that atmosphere out, but you don't need to put the rain or anything, but that just kind of changes it, makes it feel a bit more like a swamp, in my opinion. But of course this is what Notch wants to do. Now this here, as you can see, is actually a video clip posted by Jeb. It's just to show off a feature of the new sprint ability. So what he was trying to convey is the fact that when you sprint, you can leap a larger distance than you can if you were just walking and then jumping. So here he's giving you an example. There's you walk and you jump. He's going to show you in a second now. If you actually do a sprint and then jump, you can clear, you know, I think it's a minimum, or a maximum of 4 blocks can be covered. So there you go, that's a cool feature. I'm looking forward to that. It's definitely going to change gameplay in some ways. Cave exploring is going to be especially fun with this kind of feature.
And potentially the greatest feature coming to Minecraft. Pigs with 3D snout.